talk about Brazil. First, I would like to introduce you guys my wonderful flag. That is not in the correct way. But yeah, so the green represents our forests, especially our rainforest, that is the main forest of Brazil. The blue represents our wonderful skies. The stars represent our 26 states, and the one star that is right here represents the federal district, that is the place where our government stays. And the phrase right here is order and progress. Just a second. So, that's the map of my country. We have 26 states and the federal district where is the city of Brasília. That's our capital and where the government stays. And the circled state is my state, that is the state of São Paulo. So, before the colonization by Portuguese people, a lot of indigenous people lived there, a lot of different tribes. The official language is the Portuguese. A lot of people think that is Spanish, but we are the only South America country that doesn't speak Spanish. That's crazy. And due to the large territory of my country, we don't have the same climate in the whole country, but most of it is like the tropical climate. We are the largest country in South America, and the country is divided by north, northwest, south, south. Gosh, sorry, I don't know how to say that. South, southeast, and central west. I live in southeast. These are some of the beautiful places that we have in Brazil, but I live in countryside and it's a so big country, I don't live nearby any of those, but they're really pretty. So that's my city. My city is called Lins. We have 80,000 inhabitants, and our economy is based on agriculture, especially about sugarcane and produce of cattle, industries that are also related to agriculture, and tourism. A lot of people go to this place right here that is like a hotel with thermal water, so it's really fancy and really cool. So my city was built above the Northeast Railroad, that it was for so much time the main way of the coffee road in Brazil. But now, not anymore, and we're just known as the city of the schools because we have a lot of great opportunities of college and high schools too. And the main event of the city is we call Expo Lins, that is about agriculture too. And the main religion of the country at all is the Catholicism. So all of the events of the city, or most of them, are related to the church. So that is my family. These are my best friends. That's my school. And that's the Rotary in my district. There I have a picture with my mom and my exchange response person. Her name is Lizeika. She's so nice. I have a picture with the actual governor of my district, me and my club. So for who doesn't know, Interact is like a Rotary for young people. So it's for 12 to 18 years old people. And now I left because I don't have age anymore and I'm here, but I was there since I was 12. And before this, I was already a member of Rotary Kids, which is a Rotary for kids, of course. I got in when I was 9 and I left when I was 12. Anyway, that's the Rotary exchange a team. And these are the outbounds of this year. and I am right there. So, soccer. I don't know why this is not in the place, but okay. Soccer is a really big deal in Brazil, and we take it so serious, and that's the soccer team of my city, which is called Linense. We have a big stadium that's like the biggest of the nearby cities, and there is me in a game. I was a cheerleader until before I come here. These are some of the delicious Brazilian foods. So we have brigadeiro, which is the most famous candy. It's basically like condensed milk, chocolate, and butter, but that's the perfect combination. And we have coxinha, which is like a chicken thing. We have feijoada, which is like a food, a base of pork? I don't know. That's it. Caipirinha, which is alcoholic, so I can't tell you guys if it's good or not.
They're really good. I've had many in my life.
Oh, so we have proofs here. And açaí, that you guys have too. I was so shocked. I tasted this weekend. It's really good. And arroz, which is rice. We put too much garlic. It's delicious. Well, thank you very much. It was a pleasure to show you a little bit of my culture. It's going to be a pleasure to have any of you guys here in my city in Brazil too. And now my host family is going to give brigadeiros, which is the delicious butter, condensed milk, and chocolate thing. And thank you very much for your attention. That's it. If someone has like any question, if you want to do it now. Oh.
So I've seen you around town. I saw you at Thursday on the plot, so I see you out and about. I know you said you've had a good 2 months here. So have you been outside of Vermillion? Have you seen anything else while you were here?
Yes, I've been to Sioux Falls with my host family and to Sioux City too. And I went to Iowa this weekend, Halloween weekend, with my friends. We stayed in Ames. Yeah, we stayed there and it was pretty much fun. And in June, I'm gonna do a trip that is provided for Rotary too, where I'm going to Orlando, Washington, D.C., pretty much fun.
Nice.
Yeah. Any other questions? Ooh. Who wanna go first?
There was a rumor that you took up volleyball when you came here.
Yeah, I tried, honestly, but it was too much work and I left. But I joined cheerleader. I was a cheerleader already in Brazil, and I joined here too. It was pretty much fun, but unfortunately the season ended. So yeah, now I'm not in any clubs here, but in Brazil I joined in school we don't have extra classes as you guys has here. So I was in the speech class of my city, and I was member of the Interact that I told you, and I'm also member of the International Order of the Rainbow that is supported for the Masons, you know? So these are the activities that I'm involved. Yep.
You said the green on your flag was about the forests.
Yep.
What has been done to curb the destruction of the Amazon forests?
Yeah.
Which affects the whole world.
I think the rainforest is important for the whole world, not because of the oxygen and those things, but about the economy, you know. So the impacts are really expressive in the climate, you know. Like before we had pretty much more rains in my country, and now not anymore. And that's because of the devastation of this forest that is so sad. Yeah.
Is anything being done to restore them? Or can you restore them?
our government has some politics about it, but it doesn't stay only in Brazil. Actually, it is on Uruguay too, and correct if I'm wrong, Paraguay, that are like our neighbor countries, and they kind of don't do anything to restore it. So, yeah, that's it. Any other questions?
Did you get a chance to watch our soccer team, high school soccer teams play?
Yes, I did. Like, I was a cheerleader, so... Oh, no, soccer, sorry. In Portuguese, we say futebol, which is soccer, so I'm always just so confused with this. I didn't go to any soccer games. I wish I could, but I went to the football games and some volleyball too. Did you guys like the brigadeiro?
There's quite a bit left, so you can get more after if you want seconds.
I won't. Yes?
So have you met the Brazilian students who are at the university? There are a number of them that are fine arts majors and from Brazil.
We met one on the plane, actually.
Yes.
They were on the same plane to come here.
Yeah, I took a connection in Chicago, and like me and another guy was too late for the plane, like to the flight, and I was super nervous, and we started speaking in English, and I asked it, oh, where are you from? And he said, oh, I'm from Brazil, and we're speaking in English, are you kidding me? But yeah, I think he plays piano, he studies music here, but I don't know the others, I really would like to know them. Any other questions? Well, I always want to be here with you guys because I honestly love volunteer work, and it's a pleasure to be here today. Thank you.
Well, as you all know, one of our emphases of this year's President of Rotary International is international exchange, international cooperation. So I'm really glad that we were able to host Beta, and by the way, the host families. Good job stepping up. This is nothing but responsibility and extra work, and I really appreciate you guys doing it.
It's not just that. We have a very lovely person that does a lot around the house and brings a lot of joy, so yes.
But what if you'd had that other one? You know, just saying, you know, it did work out great. So let me just remind you that next week, where are we meeting? Pizza Ranch, okay? Pizza Ranch. I'd like to thank our guests, Emma and Brody. Where's Brody sitting? There you are. Okay, thanks for coming, okay? All right, appreciate that. Next week's speaker, conveniently, has an office right next door to Pizza Ranch. It'll be Matt Callahan. I don't know if you remember everything I say. You're probably taking notes. I don't know. Because we supported the purchase of, they don't call it the Jaws of Life anymore. They have a different name for it, but frankly, it's a big old Jaws of Life machine that the technology has totally